Hey guys, it's Losi here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to rebuild shocks on your Losi 22 5.0. So how do you know when it's time to rebuild shocks? Well, you can hear there's kind of air in the piston. That's how you know when you're going to need to rebuild shocks. So first you're going to get your 1.5 millimeter screw, your screwdriver, and there's a little screw that holds on that spring cap. So you're going to want to take out that screw, set it off to the side. Then you're going to take off your cap here. Then your spring will slide right off. So you're just going to set that off to the side. And you're going to take off this cap here. And then there's going to be oil right up to the top. You can see all the dirt and air bubbles in there. So I'm going to empty that out into a separate container. You can see how dirty it is. And then you can take a piece of paper towel and get all that extra dirt out. And you can do the same with your cap, although there's not very much oil in there. And then what I'm running in my rear shocks is 30 weight. For the off-road 1/10 scale, and I like to pour it in very slowly, otherwise you're going to get a lot of air bubbles. The reason you don't want air bubbles is because it makes your shock feel bouncy. That is not really that good when you want to do any sort of 1/10 off-road racing. And when you pour it very slow, there's no air bubbles in there, so you really don't have to wait to put your cap back on. So now with your shock cap, you can take off the little screw that holds it on. You can set the little screw off to the side here, and now you're gonna take your shock itself, and you're gonna screw that cap right back on. Now you can see there's a little hole there. So this is where you might need gloves. So I just do it with my bare hands because it allows me to move a little bit more free. So now you're gonna want to empty it, and you can see there's a little bit of oil that pours out. So now that that oil is out, you want to put that little screw back in where it is. And now you have your complete shock there. And I just like to wipe off that area so it can get the oil off. And then you can put your spring back on. Doesn't matter which way you put it. And then your spring cap holder, you just push down on that spring and it slides right into place, just like that. And then that little screw that we took out earlier goes right in through here. And you just gotta give it a little push so it slides through. Then you screw that back in. And just like that, you have a rebuilt Losi 22 5.0 shock. Sounds nice and smooth and feels much better. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching.